Ayahuasca affirmations playlist for Black Widow medicine. A taste of death through deportation, stressing the body to reach a state of bliss, flying like a butterfly, but stinging like a bee. Through bliss and pain, you will witness me. Open the door up and fall right in. Through fear and pain, you will find me again. Free fall through the unknown. Black bliss, free base. Death to the old brings birth of the new. So step up and die with me. Set yourself free, releasing the old fears, comforts, and ease. Releasing through pain, you will find more ease. So take that last breath and die with me. Death to the old ways, death to disease, death to the unknown, attachments appease. Allow the old to be swallowed up, the flames to burn it all down. Spring will come beneath the ash and dismay, one flower at a time. To the field is full of new life, fluttering with love and light, buzzing with bliss, where war-torn fields once were ablaze. Love teams up all around. Love abounds. Louise Hay's affirmations. For divine guidance. When I meditate, I sit down and ask, what is it that I need to know? And at some point during the day, I get the answer. All is in divine right order. I really know that there is a power far greater than myself that flows through me every moment of every day. And I can open myself up to this power and receive what I need whenever I choose. This is true of everyone. We are learning that it is safe to look within. It is safe to enlarge our viewpoint of life. If things aren't going the way we expect in some area, it doesn't mean we are bad or wrong. It is a signal that we are being redirected by divine guidance. When this happens, find a quiet place where you can relax and connect with the intelligence within. Affirm the supply of wisdom is inexhaustible and available to you, and that whatever you need to know is revealed to you in the perfect time-space sequence. Gene Key's 40th, the will to surrender. The shadow of Gene Keys is exhaustion. The gift of Gene Keys is resolved. And the city is divine will. And to start the affirmations, we'll start off with fear of isolation. I release, let go, and delete all fear of isolation. I release, let go, and delete all fear of isolation, and I embrace my self-time. I release, let go, and delete all fear of isolation, and I embrace socializing. I now no longer fear isolation. I let go of all fear of isolation. I now no longer feel trapped. I let go of all genetic fear of isolation. I let go of all imposed fear of isolation. I let go of all projected fear of isolation. I use my alone time to heal. I use my alone time to reconnect to me. I now no longer see isolation as punishment. I let go of all childhood fear that links isolation to punishment. I let go of all childhood fear of being alone. I now no longer feel cut off from the world. I now no longer feel cut off from the world. I now no longer feel isolated from the world. I now no longer feel isolated from my family. I now no longer feel isolated from my partner. I now no longer feel isolated from my parents. I now no longer feel isolated from my mother. I no longer feel isolated from my father. I now no longer fear being isolated from my mother. I now no longer fear being isolated from my father. I now no longer fear being isolated from others. I no longer feel isolated from my siblings. I no longer feel isolated from my child. I no longer feel isolated from my friends. I no longer feel isolated at work. I isolate my thoughts to live in the present. I isolate my emotions to stay presently focused. I no longer isolate myself. I embrace freedom. I now no longer hide myself away. I embrace life. I now no longer hide myself away. I live fully and freely. I now no longer hide myself away. I live my best life. I have the perfect balance of social time and alone time. I make the choice to live. I make the choice to interact with others. I make the choice to embrace my social life. My friends and I respect each other and their personal spaces. My family and I respect each other and our personal space. I am given space when I need it. Sabotage on contentment. I release, let go, and delete all sabotage on contentment. I now no longer sabotage my contentment. I am contented. I release all blocks and allow in contentment. Contentment flows through every area of my life. I am contented at work. I am contented at home. I can be contented and still evolving. I can be contented and be in a pattern of growth. I feel contented in my relationships. I feel contented with my family. I am contented with my friends. I feel contented and safe. I feel contented and supported. I feel contented and protected. I feel contented in my life. I feel contentment in my life. The more contented I feel, the more my life flows. The more contented I feel, the easier things fall into place. The more contented I feel, the happier I become. The more contented I feel, the more contented I am. The more contented I feel, the more relaxed I am. My life is an endless flow of contentment. Contentment is my natural state of being. I am in a state of contentment and gratitude. I am in a state of contentment and bliss. I am in a state of contentment and relaxation. I am in a state of contentment and happiness. I am in a state of contentment and joy. I am in a state of contentment and peace. Contentment runs through my emotions. Contentment runs through my thoughts. Contentment runs through my finances. Contentment runs through my health. Contentment runs through my evolution. I feel contented with all I have achieved. I feel contented with all I am achieving. I feel contented with my decisions. I feel contented where my life is heading. I feel contented at my work. I feel contented with my work. Affirmations on pain. I am able to recognize and then release all pain from within my systems. I see the issues behind pain, and I release these issues to bring about a state of balance. I am pain-free, and I embrace each day with love and life. It is safe for me to release pain. I am pain-free. Pain is no longer in my life. I am able to resolve the issues creating pain. I am able to release the emotions creating pain. I release all pain that no longer serves me. My body functions free from pain. I relax all tight muscles that are creating pain. I am able to achieve without being in pain. My emotional being is free from pain. My dimensional realities are free from pain. My spiritual being is free from pain. My higher self is free from pain. My mental being is free from pain. My inner child is free from pain. My physical being is free from pain. My physical body is free from pain. My parent gene is free from pain. My subconscious is free from pain. My ego is free from pain. My soul is free from pain. My God within is free from pain. I now no longer take on others' pain, and I safely release all surrogated pain. I am free from others' pain. I release all past life traumas creating pain. I release all genetic scarring creating pain. I am able to function free from pain. I am at peace with having no pain. I no longer hide behind my pain. I remove all sabotages that are creating pain. I am able to exercise without pain. I remove all suppressions that are creating pain. I am able to release pain. I release all pain from my cellular memory. My cells are free to function without pain. I am at peace with having no pain. I no longer hide behind my pain. I remove all sabotages that are creating pain. I am able to exercise without pain. I remove all suppressions that are creating pain. I am able to release pain. I release all pain from my cellular memory. My cells are free to function without pain. My body is free to function without pain. My body is supple and flexible. I refuse to surrender to pain. My body is in perfect alignment, which prevents pain. My energy fields are free from pain. Physical body, cranial sacral rhythm. My cranial sacral rhythm is balanced. I let go of all lumbar issues blocking my cranial sacral rhythm. I let go of all thoracic issues blocking my cranial sacral rhythm. I let go of all cervical issues blocking my cranial sacral rhythm. I let go of all sabotages blocking my cranial sacral rhythm. I let go of all suppressions blocking my cranial sacral rhythm. I let go of all emotions blocking my cranial sacral rhythm. I let go of all past issues blocking my cranial sacral rhythm. I let go of all genetic issues blocking my cranial sacral rhythm. My vertebrae column realigns itself to allow unobstructed flow. My life force energy moves freely. My good, strong flow of life force energy increases my energy levels. My good, strong flow of life force energy creates healthy cells. My good, strong flow of life force energy keeps my energy systems balanced. I stay grounded and centered in my daily life. I can connect with my source energy and also stay grounded. My energy flow gets better and stronger every day. I am attuned and aligned with the universe tide rhythm. I am attuned and aligned with the universal tidal rhythm. I work in harmony and unison with the universe. My earth grid connections are strong. My energy grids are all connected to and align with my power. My energy grids are all connected to and align with my power. I am free from the constraints of the past and I embrace all new life. I am free from the constraints of the past and I embrace my new life. My life flows. All aspects of my life fall into place. My relationships flow. All aspects of my career flow. Energy flows through me and constantly replenishes my systems. I am connected to my soul group and soul family. My soul connects me to my destined path. I am connected to the skills and talents in my soul. I fix all structural misalignments and rebalance my cranial sacral rhythm. I free up my cranial sacral rhythm and allow free flow. My sacroiliac joint finds its balance. My systems are able to identify and disarm any problems in my sacral cranial rhythm. All my systems connect with and promote self-healing. I let go of all traumas and stresses in my self-healing mechanisms. I let go of all sabotages in my self-healing mechanisms. I let go of all suppressions in my self-healing mechanisms. I let go of all emotions in my self-healing mechanisms. I let go of the past and embrace my future. Physical body on sleep. I get deep, regenerating sleep. I wake up feeling refreshed, renewed, and rejuvenated. As I sleep, I heal. As I sleep, I connect with my guides. My body produces the right amount of melatonin for refreshing sleep. I fall asleep easily. I get enough sleep for my body's needs. I sleep deeply in a connected state. My sleep cycle is regulated. I let go of all sabotages affecting my sleep. I let go of all stress and worry affecting my sleep. I let go of all suppressions affecting my sleep. I let go of insomnia and allow in sleep. I let go of snoring and sleep peacefully. My breathing maintains a natural rhythm while sleeping. My body easily falls into its own natural sleep pattern. I let go of all past issues affecting my sleep. I let go of all genetic issues affecting my sleep. I process out all stress during my dreams. My dreams connect me with my guides, and I use this knowledge to live my best life. While astral traveling, I remain grounded and aligned with my body. I let go of unconscious patterns that are blocking deep sleep. I release all stress and embrace peaceful and refreshing sleep. I thank the thoughts that align me with sleep. I allow myself to quickly and easily drift into a peaceful slumber. I remove all fear of sleep. I let go of all childhood issues affecting my sleep. I dream calming and loving dreams that fill me with a sense of contentment and love. Sleep comes easily to me. As I awake, I am full of energy and vitality. I bound out of bed, eager to start the day. My REM cycles are balanced. I allow the natural process of sleep to occur easily. I find my own balance of sleep and awake time. I get all the sleep I need to feel energized and healed on all levels. My cells regenerate during sleep. My deep sleep reduces my stress levels and increases my inner calm. My deep sleep increases my energy levels. I spend time meditating each day. I feel so good sleeping and connecting with my source. Biofeedback. My biofeedback mechanisms are fully hydrated. My biofeedback mechanisms are fully oxygenated. My biofeedback mechanisms have clear communication. My brain, organs, and glands have clear communication. My biofeedback mechanisms have access to all the nutrients they need. The messages pass through my biofeedback mechanisms unobstructed. My balanced biofeedback mechanisms promote my balanced hormone function. My biofeedback mechanisms regulates all my hormones to optimal levels. My biofeedback mechanisms send the messages to increase hormone levels. My biofeedback mechanisms sends the messages to decrease hormone levels. My body's timing is in perfect synchronicity. My energy's timing is in perfect synchronicity. My internal communication channels are clear and flowing. I communicate what is in my mind clearly. I communicate my needs clearly. I communicate my ideas clearly. I am open to receive information. I let go of all sabotages from my biofeedback mechanisms. I let go of all suppressions from my biofeedback mechanisms. I let go of all emotions blocking my biofeedback mechanisms. I let go of all genetic issues blocking my biofeedback mechanisms. I let go of all past issues blocking my biofeedback mechanisms. My biofeedback mechanisms are free from all obstructions. The healing pathways in my biofeedback mechanisms flow freely. I stop seeking external validation and see my power and skills. I let go of self-criticism and embrace self-praise. I let go of critical or judgmental thoughts and see everyone through the eyes of love. I see myself as the amazing and gifted soul that I am. I view myself through the eyes of my own truth. I increase my energies to feel happy and alive. I decrease my energies so that I can rest and rejuvenate. My energy levels are in perfect balance. I am always true to myself. I see myself through the eyes of love. My timing is impeccable. My biofeedback mechanisms send and receive messages clearly. I have perfect communication by embracing the balance of taking and listening. I have perfect communication by embracing the balance of talking and listening. My biofeedback mechanisms operate in their power. I release all childhood issues inhibiting my biofeedback mechanisms. I feed my body the foods needed to create health. Emotions on accepting. I am accepting of myself. I am accepting of others. I accept others for who they are. I accept others for who they are, and I am accepting for who I am. I am accepting of my past, and I build my future. I am accepting of others' decisions, and others are accepting of my decisions. I am accepting of others' actions, and others are accepting of my actions. I accept my soul's gifts. I accept myself and who I am. I am accepting of the universal light. I am accepting of my soul's purpose. I am accepting of my skills, and I use them to enhance my life. I am accepting of my destiny, and I walk my path with ease. I now no longer reject myself. I accept myself. I am accepting of my great ideas and I action them into reality. I am an accepting person. I am an accepting person who sees the good in others. I am an accepting person who moves with the flow of life. I am an accepting person and I flow with life. I let go of judgment and I am accepting. I accept myself at a core vibrational level. I accept myself and my soul's purpose. I am open to accept universal love. I am open to accept universal abundance. I am open to accept universal light. I am open to accept the gifts of the universe. I am open to accept the gifts from the universe. I am open to accept love into my life. I am open to accept peace into my life. I am open to accept joy into my life. I am open to accept abundance into my life. I am open to accept health. I am open to accept wonderful relationships into my life. My family is accepting of me. My friends are accepting of me. My partner is accepting of me. My boss is accepting of me. My mother is accepting of me. My father is accepting of me. My life is filled with accepting and beautiful people. My work colleagues are accepting.